Welcome back, everybody. I'm just doing a little quick view on Prime Day on Amazon. See what they have. I might get the charging station for my PS4 controller. Let's see. All right. Oh, find themselves. Blah 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 blah. All right. Let's talk to this guy.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam?
Ah, he knows I stink. Damn it! Why you gotta say it? I'll take a shower. All right.
Sam, the doctor's talents were a sight to behold.
Oh yeah.
A psychic midwife. I've never had the opportunity to watch one at work before. How many children has she held in those hands of hers, I wonder? I expect she knows a great deal about BB units as well.
Yep.
You know, Sam, I was just thinking. I spoke with Rainey earlier. She tells me tomorrow's making excellent progress with her studies. Before we left to see the motherhood, she was tackling and solving relatively elementary problems. But it seems she's since progressed to intermediate and higher level ones. At this rate, she might well surpass our own capabilities before long. To learn is to grow, and to watch her grow so quickly has been a delight. Ah, yes. So that was the esteemed data scientist. It didn't take much convincing to become a part of the chiral network after all, did they? I suppose the appeal of APAS's analytical capabilities was too much to ignore. And they must be quite the fan of pizza, too. The considerable weight of our last delivery did not escape my notice. Just how many pizzas do you think the chef was able to pack into that container? Huh. A suit that prevents its wearer from being recognized by AI cameras. Eyes are the most prominent sensory organ of many life forms. Those of us who specialize in psychology often learn a great deal about them. You see, what the eye and the camera perceive is compared against past experiences and data to yield a conclusion. Perhaps this suit exploits a flaw in how AI cameras perform this function. Which is to say, you shouldn't presume you won't show up on these cameras. But I think it may utilize a form of optical jamming to obfuscate your appearance. In this way, it ensures the system doesn't interpret you as an intruder. Sam, I see that the armed survivalists have gotten their hands on a new assortment of weapons. And our own arsenal has since been expanded, courtesy of the pizza chef. People seem less and less inclined to give others the benefit of the doubt these days. I fear it's going to continue to get harder to earn the trust of strangers in the future.
That's it. I just saw that Baki's getting an English release. So while he was talking, when Dalman was talking, I was like, yeah, I need to get this. You know what? I'm gonna ignore this real quick. 'Cause I don't want to get distracted. I'll do that later. But yeah, let's go to the surface. We have to return. We have to. What is that? They have like tar in the ship and the Magellan. Get that. Oh, that was right there. Let's see. What? Where is it? I gotta go back there. Son of a gun. Ah, screw it. There. That makes more sense. Yo. Oh yeah, this is mine. What am I talking about? All right. I will have to stop by her, the anime chick. So I'll take that and the dozer.
That one. Snag it.
Yeah, oh well. Too late now.
Can anybody hear me? I can hear you.
Oh, that guy got 3. He had 3, then he's going up.
Gotcha.
Do 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 do.
You.
Run away. take that.
Gotcha. Look that one. Snack.
Oh yeah, I made it. Ah, it's so bright.
I appreciate you coming at night. Taking a look at the orders now. Well, look at what you've brought me. I didn't think I'd ever see this again.
Ooh.
With your support, my research has advanced leaps and bounds. Take this data. You should find it invaluable. I am increasing the amount of materials you can use here. My way of helping you.
Now displaying your current order grade.
I've succeeded in further increasing the capacity of the extra battery. I say I did this, but I only managed to do so because of your considerable assistance. I'd like to pursue this
Assistance.
line of research a bit more, I think. By the way, how is Hartman's health? You
It's
might
alright.
not be aware of this, but he was helping me with my hydrology research. We were partners, you could say. Research associates, that is. When he returned from his brief visits to the beach, his body retained trace amounts of water. It was these samples that I used to carry out my research. But I understood that the trips had begun to take a toll on his heart. So I can't help but worry still. Look after him for me. Hartman and I both belong to a community of people dealing with 21-minute syndromes. The 21-Minute Anxiety Association. I first met him at one of our meetings. Naturally, these meetings only run for 20 minutes, so we got to know each other better by exchanging mails afterwards. We conversed at length about our shared struggles and grew closer through our joint research activities.
Man.
I hope I can call on you again. Please, tell our friend I say hello.
Order completed. Well done.
I'll do that later. Oh, I can do a beach jump. Look at that. And here we go. I know there's gotta be a somewhere. What's this one? Yeah. That's a lot of metal though. Yeah. Haha, this is fun. I might have had two. What? Gee willikers. Oh. Nice. Good way to start the game. It's been 20 minutes. That's not...
Trouble nearby.
Alright. Oh no, what I pressed for no reason. I was supposed to press the ring. No, not that one. That's the one I was trying to press.
Let's wait.
Whoops, my bad. Killed the couple. Well, you know, they can always make more. The architect. Oh, that guy. Nah, that's it.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
I need to like fight some bad guys to get the ranked up.
Order completed. Well done. That's all right.
710. Whew. That's a lot. Sandstorm. Ah, my eyes.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Mhm.
Thanks for the help, Sam. And apologies for greeting you as a chiral grant, despite all the effort you put in on our behalf. I'm tied up with ship repairs at the moment. Can't afford to risk contaminating this work site either. Anyway, let me check your cargo.
Mm-mm.
On you, Sam. This cargo looks to be in perfect condition. It's no wonder your client speaks so highly of your work.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Cheers for that, Sam. This'll take care of that blockage, no worries. We'll get started right away.
We can handle the blockage. It's fine. I'd rather you get some sleep so you're ready to tackle your next order. By the time you wake up, we'll probably be finished anyway. Enjoy your rest.
Let me drop these off at the lady's place.
Appreciate you stopping by. Please wait while I review active orders. What a surprise. I can't imagine where you found this.
Ooh.
We're so grateful for your help. It's only right we share this with you. We're increasing your allocation of materials. Make good use of them.
Will do, ma'am. Will do.
Now displaying your current order grade.
I don't know if you've been using them much yourself, but this is a new model with increased capacity. There are people in these parts who won't hesitate to use force to get what they want. I suggest you take this with you, just in case things get rough out there. Keep it close on the way back.
Order completed. Well done.
Looks like that's not it.
Thanks for the help.
See what happens with my stuff. Oh, gotta take a shower. Oh, he's gonna sleep like that? Nasty ass. Oh no, it's floating. It's like nothing ever happened. Time to take a shower, Stinky.
Sam, we've used the information provided by the Motherhood's doctor to identify the location of the weapons factory. Stopping the supply of these weapons at the source will make it far easier to carry out future missions. Whereas leaving the factory alone only increases the risk of networked facilities coming under attack in the future. So let's shut it down ASAP. Tarman has already made preparations. Access the T3 Magellan's delivery terminal to pick up this main order. Tarman will explain the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle.
Thank you, thank you.
Each time we take the DHV Magellan into the currents, the level of tar pollution on board increases. Which is why everyone has to pitch in to clean the ship after every trip. In spite of that, we still find ourselves stymied by nasty blockages like this one. Tarman broke 3 mops attempting to dislodge a particularly stubborn wad before throwing up his hands in despair. Although he failed in that epic struggle, I can only respect his dedication. Come to think of it, those apples Rainey gave us do look tasty, I must say. Such bright, healthy colors, perfectly ripened in my estimation. How fortunate that we received so many.
Can I eat it? Oh, I can't. Maybe because it's ripe? No.
That sure looked good, Sam.
Oh, nice. No. Put that later. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
next order is a little complicated, if I'm being honest. I'll brief you on the particulars while you review the relevant information. Go ahead and accept this main order on the terminal. Okay, Sam. This next order calls for you to infiltrate a weapons factory and disable the weapon fabricators you find within. The factory is located in this area. Although it's outside the chiral network, they have fabricators capable of producing advanced weaponry. We don't know what kind of security they have on site, so make sure you're prepared to face anything and everything. There's also a vital piece of equipment you'll need to take with you. We'll get it ready once you've finalized your route.
I don't need no route, motherfucker.
The Ring Terminal expansion device is designed to support the Ring Terminal's hacking capabilities. The factory where the weapon fabricators are located is outside the bounds of the chiral network, and APAS has determined that you won't be able to hack into them with your Ring Terminal alone. But with this device in your possession, all you need to do is access the fabricator terminal. It'll be hacked and rendered inoperable before you know it. Once the terminal is out of action, they'll have no way of getting the fabricators up and running. And they'll likely conclude it's not worth the hassle to try and make weapons here again. Hacking the weapon fabricator terminal will also simultaneously extract any data stored in its drive. So be sure to bring the expansion device back to the Magellan once the fabricators are disabled. You'll need to submit it to the ship's delivery terminal to complete the order. We'll conduct a full analysis of the data you bring us. Oh, and a word of warning. This device contains unique components that can't be reproduced with a chiral printer. So whatever you do, don't break it. Get the job done, Sam.
Will do, senor. Man, today was a long day. See how much we can do in an hour. Because tomorrow I'm going to wake up early and get everything done and play this game for a couple hours. The plan is to go to the pool again, but that might not happen. What was that?
Gotta stretch my legs.
Snag.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam, you forgot to grab the ring terminal expansion device.
I know. I know. I know. I need like 500.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Wow.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Yeah.
Wait, Sam. I don't think we're alone out here.
How was I supposed to sneak in there? Ooh.
Okay, we're here. Use your ring terminal expansion device to hack into the fabricator terminal.
Let's take 5.
Sure.
We have SN3 print.
Okay, those fabricators are toast. We've extracted the necessary data as well. Let's make our escape and return to the DHV Magellan. Don't forget to bring the ring terminal expansion device with you.
Oh. Mr. Higgs. Jesus. He has Amelie's necklace.
Let that yawn out.
There's no pretending. I will hold you
This mask change is amazing.
and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. Hey, brother.
I thought it was black, but it's gold.
Hell no. Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. With guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
Well, ain't that something? Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou? You still don't know, do you? Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Fuck you know about my kid?
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Now, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of that fancy boat your friends brought along, so before they show up, how about I get a little taste of that endless agony? Hmm? Something special just for you. Bit of that rope you like so much. This here, my guts. And they'll grow tighter over time. You best believe they will pop your head clean off. But you are repatriate, meaning you'll just keep coming back. Only for my boys here to keep doing their thing over and over again. So you'll just die and die and keep on dying for all eternity.
Damn.
Sam!
Yeah. Really is a shame you won't stay dead. But hey, locking you in a cycle of endless suffering, well, that's good too. So let's let the glorious game over loop begin. The fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, Big Red. Just you and me dance, huh?
Jesus Christ. So cool. What the heck?
Sorry, Sam. We'll have to have our fun another time.
Hey, who the hell are you?
Look at the strings. It's Lou.
No, wait!
What on earth was that red behemoth anyway? The way it wielded that sword was almost reminiscent of a samurai. A friend of yours, perhaps?
I don't know about that, but they helped me out before.
In any event, I think it's time we left this place. Come on, Sam.
What?
Let's get going and return the ring terminal expansion device to the DHV Magellan.
That was so cool. Higgs is awesome. Busting out guitar moves mid-fight. Come on. Then he gets his freaking legs cut off an arm. And he'll be back. He's kind of like the one chick that was swimming through the tar. They have like, instead of blood, they have like tar, black goo. So that's what happens. Yeah, it is, man. It gets crazier. Like they made Higgs like crazier in this game. He was crazy in the first game, but in the second game he's crazier.
Gotcha.
Deep
There's.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
This is what I need, a charging station.
Anytime now. Let's try.
No, I don't need that. Alright, got enough now to upgrade. Yeah, I'll take this.
You're mine.
Oh, there it is. There has to be a warehouse somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Almost there.
Look, Sam, a hot spring. Shall we take a dip?
Where at? Oh, there's a hot spring.
Okay.
There's probably a trophy for this.
What's this, break time? Yeah. Enjoy it while you can, Sam.
I feel reborn.
Soak it in.
Well, there he is. There's the doll. Doll man. Yeah, see, it's weird, dude. Like, imagine a talking doll from, like, Goosebumps being your little tag team friend.
Huh? It's pulling us in.
What the hell?
Where in the world are we?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Sam? Where did you come from just now? Did you perhaps arrive here by way of a hot spring? If so, then we have much to discuss. Would you be so kind as to access the delivery terminal?
What the hell?
Whenever you have a moment, that is.
Well, that was random. Oh, what the? We're back over here?
So, you actually managed to jump here from the Miracle Spring. I knew it. I'd always theorized the existence of incredibly strong overlaps between this world and the beach. Places where a special kind of hot spring would emerge through the tar currents. Similar to the plate gates, but on a smaller scale. In principle, a person could use one to ride the currents within the Earth and jump to other connected springs. Just like you did. In fact, I dug that spring you used in order to test this theory. And now, I want to confirm if it holds true for different locations. I'd love it if you were able to help, Seth. I'll add the necessary functions to your PCC.
Hmm. Huh.
Just so you know, I've added hot spring digger functions to the level 2 PCC. You now have the ability to identify a suitable location and commence excavation. Once a hot spring has been completed, feel free to take a dip and relax. I should mention that these springs are invaluable from my beach water research. As a hydrologist, they're a critical resource. So, if I may ask, Sam, would you be willing to use my digger to find and excavate hot springs throughout the continent? Please report back to me if you do dig any. I'll make sure to reward you for your efforts. Once you've readied your level 2 PCC and selected the digger, listen for pulses alerting you to underground water sources nearby. Pulses become more frequent as you move closer to a source, so wait until the interval between them is as short as possible before finally picking a spot to dig. Once you commence construction, the process is automated. All you need to do is wait for the hot spring to percolate to the surface. The digger will also remove any dangerous contaminants from the water. This means that as soon as the hot spring is ready, you can wade right in. Sources can be found everywhere, but depending on the location, the resulting spring will have different properties. I'm also thinking of adding a feature that will let you customize aspects of the springs you dig. Perhaps that will give you something to look forward to as well. The waters of the beach in our world circulate within the same system. As a hydrologist, I study this system. The hot springs of the Australian continent are the product of underground beach water that has been heated by tar currents. But there's more to it than that. A space-time phenomenon, similar to plate gates, has been observed at the points where hot springs emerge. In other words, it seems to be possible to jump between hot springs linked via the tar currents. I had been meaning to test this theory, but then you took the initiative and proved the truth for me. From what I saw earlier, it seems the teleportation process has no adverse effect on you. But just remember that you won't be able to take all types of cargo when you jump. Said cargo will be left behind at the hot spring you jumped from. It should be automatically stored in the digger's private locker, though. Make sure that you don't forget about it afterwards.
Well, not.
Were you at all interested in digging hot springs? If so, there's a promising site I've identified. It's to the northwest of here. My analysis suggests that a potential source should be present in that vicinity. I'll post a formal aid request shortly, so consider heading in that direction and testing out the hot spring digger. If you do end up digging one, don't forget to return and inform me of your accomplishment. In your own time, of course. I'm not planning on going anywhere for the foreseeable future.
Order accepted. Thank you.
it is. So it's just to destroy it, right? Yeah, put this thing in here. Did I screw up? I hope I didn't.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle. Sam, about the hot springs. We should go out and try to dig a new one. They can soothe aches and pains, improve circulation, and depending on the mineral content, confer all kinds of other benefits. But more than that, it simply feels good to soak and relax. You should never miss a chance to take a dip. The best time to avail yourself of a hot spring is 8 or so in the evening. Call it a doll's intuition. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Did I miss something? No, I didn't.
Sam,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one.
My brain. So it makes a cube. All that. Let's see. Hmm. That's a good question. Let's see. Let's try to figure it out. Might be the bottom one. No. Oh, I screwed that up. I got peanut brain, bro. Got that cocoa melon intelligence.
You were tossing and turning yet again, Sam. Still having nightmares, I presume? You can try holding me while you sleep if you like.
No. He just wants to cuddle.
Sam.
Yeah.
I gotta do it again. Damn it.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one.
Screw it. It's that one. Eh. I gotta get it right. Damn it.
Sam.
Yeah.
Screw it. It's this one. Yeah, see, I told you. I told you.
That's correct. Have a safe trip, Sam.
Cool.
So that was easy. Ah, it's a guy's soul. I don't know. It's confusing. Like, it's like, how do I explain it? Like, there's like people have like two souls. One of them like went to the afterlife, and the other one didn't. It got stuck in a doll. That's pretty much what happened.
Feels good.
So he's gonna be a doll for like eternity, you can say. Yeah, I screwed up, man. Where's that package at? Might be in the. I think it's in this thing. So pretty much the doll is somebody's soul stuck in it. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's all my weapons. I'll take that. I'll take that. See, now that makes sense. There.
Hey, Sam. Glad you're okay. I'll check your order status right away. That was
Not
some
bad.
incredible fighting. I knew you had it in you.
Damn.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Yeah, my stealth is complete ass.
I'm glad we could confirm that Higgs was involved. Though I still don't understand how he escaped the beach. The Ghost Mech forces are definitely under his control. And Higgs is determined to spread weapons to every corner of Australia. The information we retrieved from the device you brought back to us only serves to confirm this. We now know for a fact that the weapons popping up in this region can all be traced back to that factory. But that's not all we've determined. We've also learned about a new type of fabricator, one that wasn't present at the weapons factory. It's not clear where they're being used or what they're producing, but this likely means there may be another factory out there. We'll look into it.
Great work, Sam.
Hmm.
That factory won't be capable of producing weapons ever again. The Motherhood should rest a little bit easier with that knowledge. Higgs remains a concern, however. It is indeed possible he has another factory elsewhere in the continent. It seems we'll need to proceed with greater caution in the days and weeks ahead. Upgrading the Magellan may also be worth considering. As for you, Sam, you need only to continue expanding the network.
For now, Sam, you should return to your private room and get some rest. You made a real difference today.
She's at it again?
Wait! Looks like clear skies. Let the sun shine tomorrow. It's a Japanese game to predict the weather. I learned it as a kid. This is rainy, cloudy, and sunny. A charm to ward off evil spirits. To help keep tomorrow safe. Hope it's right.
Doesn't it always rain whenever you go outside, though?
Yes. But deep down in my heart, it's really sunny. Always.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Let's do this. 明日天気になれ。
There. Now it'll be sunny.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
All right.
Whatever.
Nope. Nothing. But yeah, like Doll Man. Imagine the guy from God of War. I forgot his name. Emir, I think it's called. The pretty much guides Kratos and like talks and makes stories. Imagine him like that. It's pretty much like Death Stranding's version. Get it.
Sam, the neck injury you suffered during your altercation with Higgs appears to have healed. You know, I've been thinking about what he said at West Fort Knot. He claimed that extinction wasn't his creed, that he wanted to build a world where fear and violence are king. I can only assume that at present he lacks the means to set the last Stranding in motion. So instead, he settled for trying to pit people against one another so they can tear the world apart for him. The weapons factory was just a means to that end. All the more reason why we need to rely upon the rope that is the chiral network to bring the whole continent together. But that's not all he said, of course. He wanted to get under your skin with those comments about Loom. To get his revenge by inflicting as much pain and suffering as possible on the undying repatriate. Personally, I think you should try to put it out of your mind. Focus on finishing this journey, and in doing so, finding the closure you need. That's one of the reasons we took to the road after all. That and finishing the network to bring forth a new plate gate. Let's carry on, Sam. One step at a time.
Sam, Charlie here. Another assignment has been registered in the system. You can pick up this main order by accessing the Motherhood's delivery terminal.
Will do. I'm gonna take a shower. Cause I know that guy's gonna. Oh, he always gives you shit. He's like, yo, you stink, bro. Take a shower. So now that I took a shower, he can't complain. He's gonna compliment me right now.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle. Hasta tenkinare.
All right. My shoes don't come off. Oh well.
We should be almost like halfway done with this game. We're almost halfway there. Halfway there.
Sam, do you remember the coffin Higgs used to make his escape from the weapons factory?
Oh yeah,
Well, it
that's
seems
big.
we've identified a similar-looking object. The mechanic, whose shelter you're slated to link up next, reached out to us. He's asked us to go and retrieve this object on his behalf. I'll give you a more detailed briefing as you review the request. Accept the main order on this delivery terminal to proceed.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Sam. Charlie here. This next order requires you to retrieve a piece of cargo. Said cargo is located somewhere within this armed survivalist's base and is a distressingly familiar coffin-shaped object. Additional devices of unknown purpose appear to have been delivered to the base as well. While much remains unclear, securing the coffin for study may provide us with intel on Higgs and his movements. The mechanic is eager to conduct an analysis, and we have every intention of cooperating with him. That's all the additional information I have for now. There may be more surprises in store for us during this operation, so take all due care in plotting your route and finalizing your equipment loadout. We're counting on you, Sam.
Yeah, why not?
Order accepted. Thank you.
No, yeah, but yeah, the map is big. Okay. This is not even. There's another side to it too, which is the Mexico one. Let's see. Yeah, right here. You have this one, part of Mexico, which is not that big, pretty short. But you're in Australia. I still have like, go over here. We're almost there. That's how far this goes. Woo! Not that far. They made that for no reason. Yeah, there's like an anime character in this one. It's called the Data Scientist. It's like the most random thing ever. It's like a VTuber. Ooh, metal. No, I don't need it. I'll take it. Screw it.
Wowzer!
Yeah, I recommend playing it. We'll play the first one. But the first part of the game is like in the beginning is pretty what do you say? Kind of slow because it's a lot of understanding the mechanics and the story.
Reporting for duty.
But this one did change a lot though. Yeah, you can throw this doll. He's like your scouter.
Stick
Oh
a
shit.
fork in me, Sam. And we're back. Enemy reinforcements? But how?
Who's out there?
What? What's this guy doing? Alright. I'm gonna have to go in there and fight him. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Here we go.
Like every game you make, there's some like crazy characters. What? Oh, what the hell? Who threw that shit? Alright. Oh, what the hell? I'm getting my ass whipped bad. What the? Dude, no! I don't know why he threw it away. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I gotta aim, then reload. No. I have no more ammo, that's why.
Look there, Sam. It's the coffin. Be careful. Higgs may still be inside that thing.
Take it, take it, take it. What's that? Nah, I don't need that.
Looks like you have what was requested.
Yeah.
All that remains now is to drop it off.
Oh, that's the guy. But yeah, I screwed up in the beginning. Last time I just like sneaked in there and got this item.
Gotta stretch my legs.
What the? Yeah. I don't need no ladder. Yep, Higgs might be in there. Ooh, let's take some of this stuff.
What's that one? Gotcha.
No.
I see nothing to concern me here, so we're all good. Where
It's like
did you dig this up? Feels like I've been waiting forever. Been waiting a long time for you to get here, friend.
dang it.
I understand you have a Cupid. Then go ahead and connect me to the network.
This is a pretty cool scene. The mechanic. I think that's Woodkid, the singer. I thought that was the other guy, but this one definitely looks like him. Oh, I can get my own now? Nice.
Now displaying your current order grade.
No stealth whatsoever.
Fascinating, this ocean of information. It's so much more than I imagined. Enough for me to make great strides in multiple avenues of research. I hesitate to call it a reward, but I would like to present you with this. It's a classic collectible, sure to help you make lasting memories.
Hmm.
I've finished my examination of that coffin, and now I can share with you the coffin board schematic. It's essentially a coffin that's been equipped with an electric propulsion unit. Who made it and for what purpose is anyone's guess. I just happened to stumble across the associated data while I was studying the one you recovered. I'm also curious how such a bizarre device came into the possession of the armed survivalists. Even though the weapons factory has been destroyed, this and other dangerous tech has been popping up everywhere. We need to use all methods at our disposal to protect ourselves. The armed survivalists have been making use of some new equipment lately. You've seen them yourself, no doubt. The devices that utilize chirograms. Weapons are flowing freely again, too. There must be another supplier out there somewhere. Perhaps if you ventured into the survivalists' territory, you could find some clues as to the source of the problem. Though I wouldn't risk going in there unprepared.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about how I might make vehicles sturdier, for one. Much of the surrounding area is flat and level terrain that's well suited to them. A reinforced ride would be a good ally when facing survivalists, I believe. But I still lack the materials and knowledge to complete my designs. Which is why I could really use your assistance, if you're willing. Again, it's a coffin that's been outfitted with an unusual propulsion unit. It draws up tar from beneath the ground to create a layer upon which it can glide. It's not without its limitations, though. I seriously doubt it will function outside of network coverage. And it's clearly the product of a deranged mind. Regardless, it's not impossible. It might come in handy. Test it in the field and see for yourself what you think.
I should.
Thanks again for all your help, friend. Oh, and by the way, the data scientist just posted a sub-order for you in the system. Sounds like she's got her hands on something intriguing. You should at least take a look at the request.
I should.
But I won't keep you. We both have work to do.
Sam, the coffin you recovered for us is being examined by the mechanic as we speak. APAS's own analysis has concluded that while there is no evidence that Higgs was ever inside it, the technology it utilizes is undeniably related to that of the Ghost Mechs. Meaning it's possible that Higgs is still fabricating all new kinds of weapons. Now, as for the coffin board that the mechanic was kind enough to share with you, it's much more than just a mode of transport. If you're within network coverage, You can hide inside one and retreat into the tar currents. This provides an opportunity to catch your breath, or to attack the enemy with a stun bomb. The board you brought back had the very same functionality, so we're very lucky you stole it from the survivalists before they could learn how to use it. It would be terrible indeed if we had to contend with enemies attacking from the tar beneath our feet. I must commend you on a job well done. Thank you, Sam.
Alright. No.
Thanks for doing your part, Sam. I know that wasn't an easy job. The time has come to finally connect East Fort Knot to the chiral network. That said, it will take a while longer for the necessary cargo to be ready for transport. So let's use this time for everyone to get some rest. Between decontaminating the ship and searching for the weapons factory, it's fair to say everyone's been feeling the strain. You and Dolman have had to complete several difficult orders recently, too. Wrap up any pressing and finished business, then return to the Magellan so you can take a break. We have a long road ahead of us, and we need to manage our health to make it to the end. On another subject, would you mind if I borrowed that instant camera the mechanic gave you? I bet Rainey and Tomorrow would love to try it out. Apparently, they're pretty rare these days. It'll be a fun experience for them.
Order completed. Well done.
Oh wow, that's gonna. Whew. I don't think I'd be able to go there. Let me see something. It looks smaller outside, but when you go inside, it's like a mansion. Sweet. Ew, he's so sticky.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way
What is that?
you got things done. Sleeping on the job, those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know,
I have no idea what that is.
Because I'm free, nothing's worrying me.
Well, that was new.
Sam, it's Hartman. Do you have a moment? I've been wondering, is there a child on board with us? I asked because there were building blocks in my room, and I certainly don't recall putting them there. Unless you know something about them?
Maybe they belong to Tomorrow? She's taken an interest in all kinds of things.
Yes, that could well explain it. Right. Sorry for bothering you.
Did you manage to get some rest, Sam?
Yes.
I hope so. Your next order is ready for you. This time you've been asked to deliver some cargo to East Fort Knott.
Nice.
But you
Will
need
do.
to travel to West Fort Knott to pick it up. And that's quite far from your final destination.
Aw.
The DHV Magellan can take you straight there at least. Plot a course for us and we'll get underway.
Nice.
Drawbridge is on standby for now. But once you accept this order, you can be assured that we'll provide you with whatever support you need. See to your equipment, then head to the West Fort Knott delivery terminal to get started.
Hey Sam, Tarman here. We used this recent downtime to modify the DHV Magellan so you can change its exterior colour at will. If you access your ring terminal while in your private room, you'll see a new customization function is now available. So if you'd like to change things up before tackling your next order, you're more than welcome to do so.
Nice. Let me take a shower first. Let me see if we see anybody. Oh, Tomorrow. Only 3? No way.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle. When I saw that coffin, I was reminded of a rather unorthodox type of psychotherapy. The patient lies down inside a coffin, which is then closed, plunging them into darkness. And being subjected to this simulated experience of being laid to rest, they may find a measure of peace and comfort. If you spot a coffin that seems suitable for this, why not climb inside and see what happens?
No. It's one of those gypsy tricks.
Getting go. Cheese. Are we all in this? Hey, Sam.
Hi. What are you guys doing?
Nothing important.
Can you take a picture of us?
Sure.
If we want to do it right, we could choose somewhere else.
All right.
Why don't you choose?
The armory. Yeah. All right.
That's a nice photo.
Thanks. They'll make for a great memento.
I love it.
You take care, Sam.
All right, later.
I forgot what those type of cameras were called. Oh, I gotta. Damn, boy. I know this lady has some like packages. But that's fine. Oh, I know who it was. I think it was the. No, it wasn't her. Damn, I forgot. I totally forgot. So, me in here. Ah, I could have done it over there. Dang it. So stupid. So stupid. There's the anime girl.
Welcome. This eluded even me, despite my... I am truly indebted to you. I hope this data will make things easier for you out there. Sam, I've allocated you more materials. Please, take as much as you like.
Now displaying your current order grade.
With your assistance, I believe I've made the smallest possible version of the boost skeleton. What's more, I was even able to increase its cargo carrying capacity as well. This is the boost skeleton boosted to the zenith of its potential. I'd be flattered if you use it. I genuinely can't wait to see you again, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
already did that one.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy. Let me just get this over with.
Hey there. Thanks for coming out to see us. Let's... Haul this much cargo all by yourself? Now there's an impressive feat. Where did you dig up this cargo? I can't believe it. What a gift.
Now displaying your current
That was
porter
nothing.
Be sure to lend us a hand again, okay? Take care.
Order completed. Well done.
No. As much as I want to, I can't.
Appreciate you as always.
Let's continue with the story.
Sam, it's Tarman. This order calls for the delivery of some specialized medical equipment. West Fort Knott is the only place nearby with the facilities capable of fabricating it. Unfortunately, the DHV Magellan can't assist with transport. The risk of tar contamination is too great.
Damn.
Which means you'll need to take it the overland route. It's a
What?
lot to lug all the way to East Fort Knott. But there we are. Hook them up to the network once you're there, and we'll move the ship to your position.
Huh. That's gonna take a while. Oh look, they actually connected that one. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I think I know what to do.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Well, this is new. Oh, jump down? No, no, that's not a good thing. So it looks like we gotta have to hitch the ride. And I had a water bottle this whole time too, behind me. I should have just freaking jumped there.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
No. Man, I wish I could skip this, but you can't. I could jump off and it'll take too long. Well, we're almost there, though. Alright, there's the bridge that I made. Oh, nothing. Nice. Took like 15 minutes. $1,000. All right. I'm just gonna drive there. And pretty much call it a day. Oh, not cool. Thank God for these roads. Uh-oh. No, I didn't see it.
Gotta stretch my legs.
You're mine.
Man, it'll be nice if people actually try to upgrade these bridges. place.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I can carry it alone. So I'll bury life bones. You are only 70. You don't know what to feel.
Okay, just a bit further now.
I appreciate you coming all this way. You're a lifesaver. I'm not just saying that either. I mean it. Seriously, we owe you. Right. Let's get this cargo processed ASAP. This is like a work of art. It was all I could do to keep my hands from shaking while I was inspecting it.
Yeah, Sam the man in the dark about everything.
I sometimes forget just how much work you've done for us. But the records tell the tale. You're our go-to guy. We're so grateful for your support. Put us online with your Cupid. We're ready.
Alright. I think we should be good for today. Huh. Yeah. That was the main one. Oh, definitely getting that one. Once I upgraded to level 4.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Nice.
Looks like we've finally become part of the chiral network. Between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin giving proper treatment to all the folks suffering from chiral contamination. Oh, I got a little present I'd like to give you as a thanks. Take it with my compliments.
PlayStation Vita. Oh, shades. Those are the Morpheus. Or the Neos.
Those babies are pretty hard to come by these days. And I just know they'll look great on you.
Thank you.
Oh, in addition to that, I've shared the data for a Boca skeleton. It's a piece of equipment specially tailored to porter work, allowing you to carry lots of cargo without difficulty. Ideal for keeping your balance while making your deliveries. Steep slopes and rivers are no match for this baby. It's bound to make your next runs much easier. And it'll help you expand the network, too. You know, before you came along, we lost a lot of people to chiralium exposure. For a while there, it felt like we were counting the days until the inevitable void out. But it seems like we'll be able to avoid that terrible fate after all. We won't fall victim to the same tragedy that befell North Fort Knott. Our facility here at F4 isn't just a network connection point. It's also a key distribution hub for the eastern part of the continent. Without it, lots of folks would lose access to deliveries, and you'd have no chance of extending the network any further.
And without a fully linked up continent, we'll never get to see a new plate game manifest. No need to worry, though. You've guaranteed we'll be around for a good while yet. Rest assured that we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. We'll be continuing our research into road development as well. All to bring this continent into the fold. Personally, I've always admired the Boca. They're traditional porters that used to work in the Japanese wilderness.
Yeah.
No matter how dangerous the mountain trail, they'd always power through with heavy loads on their backs. I've never met any of them myself, of course. But when I came out here with APAC's first expedition, I heard some interesting stories about a local prepper as we were traveling through Mexico. This guy was apparently the genuine article, a real working Boca. You could always head back to Mexico and try to track him down if you're interested. We actually developed the Boca skeleton while referencing stories and official records of their activities. You might say it's a skeleton tailored to the needs of modern-day porters, like yourself. Simply wearing it will vastly increase your maximum carrying capacity. Oh, it offers superior gripping capabilities too, and helps you keep your balance while hauling tons of cargo on your back. When traversing snowy mountains, rivers, and other places with poor footing, this skeleton is an excellent choice. Now that you've brought us onto the chiral network, I feel as though we can finally see the light at the end of the proverbial tunnel. Our equipment still isn't as good as we want it to be at the moment, but we hope it'll be of use to you. As a major distribution hub, we conduct research and development into all manner of delivery-related technologies. The Boca skeleton is one such product of our work. And lately, we've been thinking of ways to create next-generation roads. Something allowing for faster and safer deliveries. There's plenty of room for improvement in the conventional designs. Since you brought us onto the chiral network, we've started gathering all kinds of useful data on the subject. But we're gonna need more before we're finished, I think. We'd be grateful if you could help us out on that front. Thanks for everything, Sam. North Fort Knott was deemed critical for the expansion of the chiral network in northern Australia. But due to chiral contamination, a lot of folks began dying. And one day, a void out wiped the city right off the map. We've actually been observing similar conditions here at East Fort Knott. Dramatic changes in the tar currents and rising chiralium levels have had everybody fearing for the future recently. But thankfully, you came. You put us on the chiral network. Me and all the staff here are committed to sustaining this pillar of the chiral and distribution networks. And doing everything in our power for you and Australia.
Thanks.
We've got a lot riding on you drawbridge folks. I hope you won't let us down.
Hello, Sam. It's me. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now connected to the chiral network. And it was you who made this possible.
That's right.
On behalf of the company, allow me to extend my sincerest thanks. It's likely that the difficulties we face will only continue to increase as we press on. But you and your comrades will rise to the challenge. Of this I have no doubt whatsoever. The probability of creating a new plate gate rises with each expansion. Do what you must to make it happen.
Sam, it's happened again. A disruption in the tar currents. We won't be able to head your way just yet.
Sam, this could be the result of that Nirvana phenomenon, right? We won't know unless we take a look outside.
We're gonna fight that one guy. There it is.
I believe we've seen this before, Sam.
It's calling to us again.
Sam, are you thinking of going back there?
Well, if that's not an invitation.
Uh-oh. What the heck was that? What's the point of all that? He's underwater. How is he? How is he in fire? Underwater.
It seems we're back in Nirvana, or whatever you care to call this riddle of a place. Strange. I feel as though my body's become lighter. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Sam? You might be able to jump much further than usual.
What the hell? Is this like Lou's father? What the hell is that?
the challenge, Sam?
Look at that. Cthulhu.
Dove cazzo sei?
What the heck? There he is. Well, he can sense. See how he like he always like tweaking around and stuff. Doom. Yeah.
Dove sei?
Bummers, something's coming. Watch out!
What is he doing? Oh, I don't have any more ammo.
Hunt them down. Hunt them down. Contacto.
Ice cliffs are a real nuisance. Think there might be a way to destroy them?
Fire!
Got him on the ropes. He's trying to flee to the church down below us.
Why did he do that? No, jump shot. I think Lou, that's his father. Lou.
recognize his face?
No, I don't.
Oh. It's the same doll from the first game.
Sam, do you read me? Come in, Sam. Come in.
We were whisked away to that strange place again.
What? We only lost you for a few seconds.
And time must flow differently over there, like on the beach.
Well, glad you're all right. The tar currents seem to have settled down, so we'll be able to surface there shortly. Just sit tight, okay?
Thank God for that grenade launcher.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, why don't we return to the DHV Magellan and get some rest? You can ask Fragile to look into that card you obtained as well. It seems all the possessions you had earlier are in that open space over there.
Sam, we've uncovered some new information about that ID card you brought back. I'll give you the details on the bridge.
That place we were sent to, the land of the dead, it strikes me as odd that it was submerged underwater. And did you see those columns of ice, the ones descending from the surface all the way to the floor? Afterwards, I realized what they reminded me of. The columns were reminiscent of a phenomenon known as brinicles. When seawater freezes and turns to ice, salt concentrates are released into the surrounding water. This brine is heavier than the water around it due to its higher density. It therefore sinks deeper into the ocean. As it flows towards the ocean floor, its lower temperature results in the formation of ice. And as this process continues, it can produce column-like ice structures. Any living creatures unfortunate enough to become entangled in these can be frozen solid. Little wonder they're called icicles of death.
Hopefully it's not too long, because I do want to go to bed.
His name is Neil. Neil Vanna.
Neil Vanna? Oh, here I thought he said Nirvana. There must still be tar in my ears.
It seems that the ID card you brought back belonged to the man himself. Charlie helped me dig up the details.
The card was issued by Bridges years ago, when the chiral network was still being developed. Records confirm that Vanna has been dead for some time.
So he was a member of Bridges?
No, it doesn't look like he was.
Vanna was a porter contracted by Bridges to handle jobs with special requirements. Like all of you, he was a doom sufferer who leveraged his abilities.
A top-notch porter by all accounts. He worked the Mexican border. Brought over all kinds of useful stuff.
Ostensibly, resources and medical supplies. But in truth, he transported drugs and other prohibited goods.
So he was a smuggler.
Vanna's ID card served as a key to some of Bridges' secure installations, though only a select few, of course. Specifically, those dedicated to the BB experiments, along with various other medical facilities.
I believe that the place you went to for counseling was one of them.
But everything in that area was obliterated 11 years ago by a void out, one in which Neil Vanna died. And from which you alone, Sam, were fortunate enough to emerge alive.
Huh.
Prior to all that, your counseling sessions made you a regular visitor, yes? Well, records indicate Vanna frequented the same facility. There's a fair chance that the two of you might have met before. Do you recall seeing him?
It's hardly surprising. A great number of people pass through there all the damn time. No one would remember them all.
All right.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received your next assignment. This main order can be undertaken by accessing the delivery terminal at East Fort Knott. While you attend to that, we'll continue our investigation into Neil Vanna. I'll keep you posted.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? Did you notice, Sam? You have a new pair of glasses. I'm not sure who left them here, but I'd say they belong to you now. Neil Vanna, a porter employed by Bridges. A man not unlike yourself, it would seem. But why did he appear in that so-called nirvana, or rather, that realm of the dead? And then there's the fact that he clearly spoke Lou's name. If we have another opportunity to visit that mysterious realm, then perhaps we can get some answers. The times we've encountered Neil Vanna, the first was amidst flames, and the second was in what seemed to be flood-ravaged ruins. Now, I believe that you were previously transported to a realm not unlike a battlefield. The places we found ourselves in are similar in that they were the sites of disasters. This is just a theory, but it could be the case that what we've seen is a reflection of Neil's mental state. He may have been a first-hand witness to a terrible tragedy which left a lasting mark on him.
That's true. But we're gonna end it there. So. Yeah, I could change the Magellans. Let's change the color of it. Boring. Yeah. We're gonna end it there. 25 hours in. Almost halfway there. But yeah. Yep. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours. I'm gonna go take a nice nap. Hopefully, depending on the weather, if it's nice, I do want to go to the pool. But if it's like rainy, look like crap, I'll just stream. But either way, I will stream for a bit, like maybe an hour, between an hour